I'm Chuck Smalley. I like to go out and metal detect, treasure hunt.
And Chuck's been helping others do the same for years. Guide, gear supplier, and archaeologist with unmatched experience. From the metal detectors and equipment you need to the research and real-world hunts that bring history back to life. Using high-tech tools and old-school know-how. Check out Shooter Supply and Prospecting. And let's get digging for treasure and history. Find us on Facebook now.
All right, it's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this. Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show.
All right, we're back. We're live. And we're trying to dance between the raindrops. But that's okay. I see Phil Bordner's in. Randy DeMario is in. Frankie Juarez, Ohio Relic Hunter. Man, Bill Hayes, Ohio Relic Hunter, he was doing it up. He's still batching it. He was smoking burgers tonight. Them things look tasty, too. Man, I'll tell you what, Bob Ross is in. Speaking of in, let's get Chuck in here, too.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
I think they're doing all right.
They're lively. Randy,
Yeah.
Jason in the house. I've seen Frankie Juarez. I haven't seen Barks or that crew yet. Phil, you're in the house, brother. So, yeah, looking good tonight. So we had a pretty decent weekend. We go from the typical 40, 50s the next day into the mid 70s. Tomorrow into the 80s, and then when it gets shaky on the weather, we've had rain, and things are greening up. But Jill was out doing some transplants and stuff today, and she said it is still dry. It's soaking it in like crazy. We've been so far behind, it's still dry. So,
but here it's not dry enough for me to work the tiller yet.
No, the fields I want to get in, the one I went over to it, checked it out. It had water between the rows. I went, So, Emery's in the house, though.
Yeah, Emery, Jerry. Did I see that right? No,
Hi, Jerry, twice. Hi, Jerry.
Yeah.
Ed's in the house.
Hello, Jerry. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Wherever he may be, or she. I don't know. Because the way the spelling was, I'm not sure. Either way, welcome aboard. And Ted's in. Emery.
Yeah. Good night. Well, I took this morning, and once a year we've got a coin show in the Quad Cities, and that was down at Milan Civic Center, Milan, Illinois. So I decided to go down there and just snoop around and see what was happening. And there was a lot of selling going on and buying too. I mean, the guys coming in, they were selling. So I was kind of looking to see if I saw any kind of a deal on anything. And I talked to a couple of them. The one actually is from over near Emory. And then there must have been 15, 18 dealers in there. The hall was full, and saw some people I knew and that kind of stuff. And but I was checking. I didn't see a dealer with any goldbacks in the case or
silverbacks.
Nope. Started checking. You know, they were on your, as they like to call it, junk silver. 550 times or 55 times
55 times face.
And 550 for a dime. That's what you were going to pay from them. And for one, if you want it, and on up the ladder. So I didn't see any dealing like that. A lot of guys picking through all kinds of different things, looking for that one that they needed to fill a book with or something like that.
Yeah.
And I bought some of their raffle tickets, but I didn't get a phone call, so doggone, I didn't win that $5 gold piece.
Ah.
Oh, but it was fun. It was, and we've got a hunt coming up with Detecting Heartland. I was looking for a couple, maybe smaller, unusual things to have in a raffle and that kind of stuff. And I found one or two items, and I saw
nothing wrong with that.
No, and I saw one particular gold coin. I always kind of wanted to get the Standing Liberty 2016 commemorative. I have the dime. I'd like to have that, but the price on that was a little steeper than I cared to pay. So, but we talked about it.
Right. Hey, we've also got Tom Kingery, Tim Blank.
And it's the real Tom Kingery.
Yeah, Jay Morris and Steve P.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, they're sneaking in.
Did anybody get out and find some earth-shattering stuff?
Well, it looked like
Tim's in the house now.
Yep, he's in there. It looked like Ohio Relic Hunter asked Bill Hayes if he found anything today, so he must have been out hunting, but I didn't. If there was a response, I didn't catch it, so it must not have been anything to write home about, but at least you got out.
Hey, you get out. You know,
Alan Landau's in too. He's in for a few.
Frank was the big winner the other day. We went to a particular place that Frank secured we could hunt. And the ground there had been moved a lot over the years. There's no doubt. But Frankie did come out of there with a V nickel. He got the oldest coin that day. Yeah. Frankie.
Good job, Frankie.
Yeah. Steve P says he got a handful of 100-plus-year-old wheats. There you go.
Hey, he's in the right spot. If there's wheats, there's silver.
Yeah. Tom says it's been raining most of the week down in his area. We're getting into that this week, it sounds like, Tom.
Yeah. I managed to mow the rest of the jungle today before the rain hits, and we're going into 4 or 5 days of rain, and then we get a 1-day break and right back into the rain. I think they're going to film a new Noah's Ark movie here.
Oh.
Or maybe somebody might get lucky enough and win a free pontoon or something, because it's just coming down.
Yeah.
Looks like Tim found a Indian head.
Yeah, and a Wheaties.
And a Rosie.
And some porcelain frozen Charlotte doll. Interesting. Oh, Emery got an 1809 largie. Very good.
Oh,
There you go.
well, way to go, Emery.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Mm-mm.
Next thing you know, he's gonna say it was an eyeball find or something. He just found it laying right on top of the ground in a field.
And 5 Mile got a pocket watch.
Oh, 5 miles in. Welcome aboard.
Yep. Yep. He found the cover to it 6 weeks ago, he said.
Well, now we've got the completed piece.
Piece by piece, right? 5 Mile?
Right? Yeah. Build it one piece at a time, right? Like Johnny Cash.
Yep. The last pocket watch I got was this spring with Barks and Crew, but I got it in plowed up pieces. Steve Pacifico's in the house. I'll be with you tomorrow night, too. That's cool.
Stevie. Oh, yeah, that's right.
We'll be on.
We should give that a plug.
Yeah, Detect America.
Yeah.
You guys want to jump on DA tomorrow night? Get on there.
Yeah. Chuck is the guest.
So we're going to be on there talking how people can get started in the hobby.
I got a great way that people can get started in the hobby. They look at this video and they go back to the beginning and they contact shooters and prospectors.
Old Pillon's in the house.
Hey, there he is.
There you go, buddy. So
Yep.
yeah, we'll be on there tomorrow night and we'll have some fun. Steve and I are going to talk about the right way to get people into the hobby.
Yeah.
As we see it.
maybe even talk about some gold rings. Steve loves to talk gold.
I'm going to be asking. He's been he got that one recently.
He's been doing good.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's had time to do any of his 3D printing with all these rings he's been recovering.
I don't know either.
He's been busy.
Either. So, yep. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, yeah, I'm glad.
And that is tomorrow.
Stuff. That's great.
And that is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Chuck will be the guest.
Oh, Tim wants to know if Bill Hayes' Goldback show up. There you go.
Oh, good question. If it did, I don't think I saw him post up about it. Yeah. I know Janet said she filled out the form a little late. She's still waiting on hers to arrive. But that was the other day, so I don't know if she got it or not. Bill Hayes says not yet.
Just a note to everybody, I think that's still in effect. You can still, if you haven't done it.
I think so, yeah.
And that's still rolling. I saw a post by Tim pop up about it. So, if you're finally going to break down and do it, do it. The links are around here, and we'll get into it.
Yeah, all they got to do is go back to the live stream that in the title it says "See description for free gold back offer," and it'll be the first link in the description of that live stream.
Was trying to tell he was at the club board meeting the other night, tell him all about it. So I think he's got it out to him. I don't know if Frank ever replied or not. So,
oh, Frankie, you better get on the ball.
Yep.
You got to get it done. I mean, who's going to turn down free gold?
That's right.
I mean, granted, it's not a whole lot, but still, free gold is free gold.
I think just us from this podcast probably got them for about $2,000. Okay. Oh, did get his email.
Who did?
Yeah, blame Tim, RH. For what I don't know, but blame him.
Well, credit where credit's due. It was Tim's fault. He did let everybody know.
Yeah. He's pushed it online enough that the company ought to contact him and say, hey.
Right. Send him a few free ones.
There you go.
And look at it this way, Tim. I'm sure somebody at some point in time has blamed you for worse. So, I mean, this is a good thing to get blamed about.
Yeah. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, I've been saying the past few episodes, it's Tim. That's how we found out about it.
That's right.
And everybody keeps posting up in the group when they get theirs going, thanks, Tim.
Phil Bortner reports that there's more gold in the gold back than Sharon's wedding ring. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Phil.
Got to be careful with that, Phil.
And it looks like everything's coming together. KG and Ringy will be out here to detecting the Heartland. Now, we need to get Casey on here talking about the hunt here shortly. He was posting pictures. He's still trying to organize everything.
Well, that's kind of a nonstop job rolling into the event.
Stuff and, getting things all ready. That's... Yeah, Phil, the gold back was free.
I can't argue his point.
Not a bit. Nope. And speaking of being blamed for something, I'm sure that, Tim taking blame, but if you're married, you've taken blame for stuff for years. You don't even know what you did. Yeah, I did it. Leave me alone. Oh. Had a message, bad message. Okay, Frankie, a bad message? Come up. So.
Well, that's not good.
No. Oh. But no, I got out. Frank and I and a couple of others got out and detected the other day. It was a nice day to do it, too. I got a lot of coins, nothing old. It's 60s with pennies. A lot of clad. But Frank won. He got I think it was a 1907 V-nickel. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
I got a rifle bullet made into a necklace. Looked like a 7.62 by 39.
Who? SKS, I believe.
Yep. So.
Well, and maybe the AKs. They might have done the 7.62 by 39.
Yes, they did.
Few of them did, actually.
And Janet's in the house.
Hello. Well, maybe she can report if she's received hers yet.
Did you get your gold or your gold back?
Yeah, get your gold back.
Yeah. That's cool. So, nope, I'm planning. Hopefully, now Thursday is supposed to be nice. We'll talk to Frank. We got a yard that we can go do that needs to get done. And this ground should be pretty decent shape. Hello, Chris Gibson. How you doing?
Hey, Chris.
So,
definitely.
Yep.
So the way it sounds with checking out this coin show today, seeing if you couldn't find any good deals or anything like that, you're going to be doing some raffles at DTA.
Yeah, we are. I picked up one item today that'll go nicely in a raffle. Something different, and it's a Thaler, Maria Thaler, which is a 1780s when it was first minted. They still mint the same coin with the same date on it, and it's silver, but not. It's like a 40% silver or that range. It's like half-ounce silver in a 1-ounce coin, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Looks like Ted says he hasn't got his gold back yet either.
Ooh, ORH, I'm going to be there with you. We're in the 80s, the rain and that kind of stuff. Yeah, we should have mushrooms up.
Yeah, I see him posting. The morels are hopping. Good, good, good. Yeah, Chuck's going to have to get out and do some poking around and fill the freezer.
I like to.
Yeah.
Hey, they had that big warning on TV tonight. Here, the ticks are showing up early. You know, and all the warning on that kind of stuff. Just pass it on for those of you that haven't had a run in with Lyme disease. Hopefully you never do, but wear your stuff.
Yep. And you can always go back and check out our field safety and medical awareness shows too. We've always been a big advocate of Lyme disease awareness, and it's with the heat and the moisture, it's going to be another bad year for ticks. You can already tell with them being, hearing the reports of them being seen and this early.
Yeah, let's be careful out there, especially with that.
Yeah, got to. Because it's no fun.
I talked to Jill about it. She was putting stuff on, she's out planting and crawling around and out around the trees and stuff. Yeah, shrooms, Steve. You got it. Got it.
Nothing wrong with that.
I may do a little looking tomorrow, even early.
Yeah, the morels go great with a steak or burger.
I'll tell you what, they're great in scrambled eggs. They're great on a burger or a steak. They're great fried by themselves in a breading. There's nothing wrong with any of it.
Right. Oh, Jay reports he just pulled a tick off his cat last week. Not good.
So
not good.
Not a bit. So, but just remember that. Be careful with the tick population out there, man.
Yeah.
Already watching the dog form, and she's got her medicine for it and that kind of stuff. So,
well, that's a plus.
Yeah. Yeah. We're keeping an eye out for it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff.
Ooh. Janet has mushroom sandwiches. That sounds good too.
Oh, she been out and found some mushrooms?
That's what she does with the ones she finds. Fries them and make a sandwich.
Fry them up in butter.
I love them sauteed and on a steak. Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
That's good stuff. It's going to be interesting to see what the market brings on those this year. We've had a couple years where it was patchy here. And
yeah, and it makes it a little pricey.
I'm reading what 5 Mile. He says just ordered Idaho and Arizona with the
Yeah, goldbacks, I assume.
There you go. There you go.
Oh yeah, breaded and fried. There you go. That works too.
Yep, all of it. That's the Forrest Gump other than shrimp.
I don't know if you ever heard about the story from Janet and Jack, but they came through here sometime back. They were on their way back home from a wedding in Michigan, I believe.
Yeah.
And they were going to stop here, get a hotel for the night, and we were going to meet up and have supper. And we went out to a place and told them, said, you guys, if you like breaded mushrooms, you have got to try these. They were a little pricey, but there's only like 6 in an order, but these things were probably just about the size of racket balls.
Yeah.
Oh, they are the best deep fried mushrooms. Janet and Jack just loved them.
Mark's just saying he just got back from picking up a whole bunch of mushrooms.
Ooh.
There you go.
Well, at least he found them.
Yep.
But yeah, Jack, man. I mean, these things, it was an appetizer basically, but you could order this and make it a meal just because of the sheer size of them. I mean, when we tell people about them, they find it hard to believe. But then when they see them, they're like, oh my Lord.
Yeah.
But so good. So good.
Yep. Hey, Barks, I met your local coin dealer today. He was at the coin show in the Quad Cities.
Yep.
And he said, I was telling him I knew some of you guys from that area, and he was talking, and I told him about knowing Dennis and that kind of stuff. And he said, I know that Green Bay, whatever his name is. And I said, that's got to be. That's what exactly he said too.
And going, yeah, we try to watch that riffraff.
Yeah. He said that Green Bay, whatever. I started laughing. I said, that's got to be Barkley.
Yep. See, Kevin, apparently your reputation precedes you.
Yeah.
That's all right, though. It's all in good fun.
That's right. So
that's something else.
Yeah, I know they're up because one of my friends picked a couple the other day, but not many. So
yeah,
have to get them grays. They're the best.
Yeah, you got to get that Manicore out and put it in morel mode.
Morel mode. You got it.
Yeah. And, we did not mention the spot prices at the beginning of the show.
No, what are they doing?
But they are still in the red.
Ooh.
I mean, they're trying to come up, but they're still in the red. Gold is $4,690.70, $74.53 for silver, $2,026.10 for platinum, $1,547.60 for palladium. And around here, I think scrap steel is going for $200 a ton.
Copper is solid. It hasn't moved. $5.75 pounds.
What is going on with the precious metals? That it's like it's in quicksand. It ain't going anywhere.
When the Dow, all the NASDAQ's up, Dow's down from the
Ah,
so everything's kind of they don't know what to do.
yeah, that's true. That is true. That's the way it goes. So,
Yeah.
looks like looks like Kevin is wearing his moniker proudly because he says he's the pure root of all evil.
Do any of us use mushroom hunting glasses? No.
Ah,
Jason,
this is I'm intrigued. I don't believe I've ever heard of them.
no. Mm-hmm.
It's who knows. I don't know.
They have them, he says. Never have done that. Now, I talked with a gent the other day that he grows mushrooms commercially. And I asked him if he's been successful on morel. He said, well, I've had them come up. I've worked on them. He said, that is a tough nut to crack.
Huh. So until then, everybody's just going to have to keep searching.
Yeah. He said at certain times he's had some success. Oh,
I see.
Okay, they've got an ad.
They do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because I was just going to say, I can't help but think that, the mushroom hunting glasses is one of those things about, look, you can get yours today. Normally they're $70, but we'll give them to you for the low price of $29.99. But wait, there's more. Order now and get a second pair for half price.
Oh, Lord. Do the mushrooms show up better or what? Of course, glass.
Yeah, I mean, is it kind of like looking at the world through rose-colored glasses or what?
I don't know.
Of course, I guess more importantly, maybe we need to find somebody that has actually purchased some of these and see, do they actually work? What do they do? Are they any good?
Right.
Maybe you should just stick to the tried and true methods.
Maybe.
Oh boy. Ohio Relic Hunter's got a link in the chat. It could be about the glasses.
Oh boy. Here we go. All right.
Yep, here are the glasses.
Buy a pair and tell me they work.
Right. Somebody needs to let us know how well these work. Somebody should buy a pair.
Well, Phil's got a pair coming along with his silver magnet.
Oh. Nice.
Barb's in the house. She's been partying.
Uh-oh.
No, that's next year. We do it every other year.
Oh, swing into summer.
Yep. Ooh, she's eating strawberry shortcake. Ooh, sounds good.
Living on the wild side.
Yeah. So
it's a tough life, Barb. Did you bring enough for the rest of the class, Barb?
No.
I bet Chuck would like some strawberry shortcake.
Yeah. Yeah. I live for that in the summer.
Right? Yeah. Strawberries are delicious. All with whipped cream. Homemade shortcake. Wow. Well, we know what she's been doing. Oh, what do we got here? Silver magnet. Phil, isn't that the M9 coil? I don't know. What do you think, Chuck? How's that M9 on silver?
I hunted a field that we've taken a lot of silver out over the years. I hunted it with the M9, found silver, 2 more. Then went out another day, I got a third. So I switched over to the stock coil just out of curiosity. Went back out. I found 3 more with the stock. Were they deeper? One was. That was it. So I was just kind of doing a thing with testing in my mind. Can I say that the M9 is getting as deep as the stock? Well, it did on 2 out of 3. So, and would I have gotten it? I didn't switch coils to see, ahead. I think the M9 is definitely a nicer coil to swing, weight wise and otherwise. But then in the field, the stock is giving you more coverage. Depth is similar. I'm not going to say more or less on either one. I don't have a definitive side by side.
However, for it being a smaller coil than the stock, you're seeing respectable depth out of it. It seems like, anyway.
It seems like it. So I can't say. And the other thing was, I was trying to think back. I did some changes in the sweep speed. I couldn't remember back on the M9 if I had upped it a little bit or changed it. I know I was at 3 on the sweep speed with the stock, and that does affect depth, no matter what coil. So,
right, which it would.
It does. It does.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter which coil you had on there. You get to playing with the sweep speed, that can affect the depth.
Oh, yeah. It tells you right in the manuals, too.
To a good thing or even detrimentally.
Yeah. So.
That's one of the nice things about Andy's books.
Yes.
Explains it all very easy. And they can get those from you, too.
Yep. And a friend of mine over in not too far from Barkley contacted me, and he got his Manicore, and he got the book and an extra shaft and the M9 coil. And I'm going to go over there. I was hoping to this coming weekend. It could be you might have to row a boat. Who knows?
Right.
Work with them a little bit out in the field.
Hey, did you see that post from Barks in there about the 15 in the M9?
No.
He said that they were playing around testing the 15 and the M9, which we're talking about a 15-inch coil,
Yeah.
And he found a Merc at 14 inches.
With the 15-inch.
With the 15-inch. Apparently, Emery had the M9 on and couldn't even lock onto it after they reburied it.
Wow.
But, I mean, you're 14 inches.
Yeah.
I mean, because usually, general rule of thumb is the size of the coil, you should have no problems hitting coin-sized targets at the depth of the size of the coil. So 11-inch coil, you should be able to hit coin-sized objects 11, 12 inches, no problem. So it's not that surprising to hear that they hit a Merc at 14 inches with a 15-inch coil.
No. I know the guys with the 30-30 and the 17-inch charcoal grill.
Oh, I found coins deep with that thing.
Extreme.
Yeah.
But you end up with Popeye arm.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There was more than one occasion. As a matter of fact, I was out hunting one day with CTX and my 11-inch coil fritzed out on me.
Ooh.
At least that's what I thought. So I went ahead and I threw on the 17-inch coil to see if it was a coil issue or a head issue, and went out and hit another spot with the 17 and got a signal. And I dug a couple of silver quarters that day where I was every bit of elbow deep in the ground.
You know, and I found some deep stuff with stock coils and small coils and the big coil. And
Right.
surprisingly. But then again, on the big coil, the one drawback I was having, always, if you had something a little shallower, heck of a time centering on it. Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And a few other things, but they got more depth. The 11-inch and the 9-inch are very close. Back in the day, the large coils really got some depth. It was one setting. You didn't have adjustable sweep speed setting. If you ran little or no discrimination back in those days with a bigger coil, you got depth. But you got it.
But you got it on everything.
Yep. Emery says he believes the 9 is better. I tell people, I say the 9 is very, very good in comparison, and pretty much I haven't seen much loss between either one of them.
Right. And if there is, it's nominal. And I have heard from a number of people that they're not necessarily a big fan of the Manicore with the 11-inch coil, but it just lights up when they put the 9 on it.
Yep.
One of these days I may have to try that myself, but so far I do okay with the 11.
Well, Steve asking, does the M9 have better separation in high trash?
Absolutely, yeah. It would. Yeah.
But you move down one more, and you've got the 8-inch elliptical 5-inch for that one, and you get even better separation.
Uh-huh. And those are great for working those trashy park areas or getting into those tight crannies and everything if you're hunting up against rocks and stuff like that.
Small diamonds, things like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep. Hunting along fences.
Yep. So each one of them has a spot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Proper tool for the proper task.
That's right.
Because you're not... say you're hunting a tot lot. You're not going to be able to get near as close to that the playground equipment on a tot lot with a larger coil as you are with the 8 or 9-inch.
Mm-hmm.
You throw a 15-inch on there like Mark's had, and you're going to be picking up that stuff a foot away from it, and you're not going to be able to pick up on the stuff that was dropped right there near it.
The larger coil, the biggest coil does, and you get in and you have an engineer explain it to you, the eddy currents throw farther out. That's why it makes it difficult sometimes to pinpoint with it. And you pick up in front of you and around you at a further distance also.
Yeah. Yep.
The 9-inch in a trashy area will recover at 6.
With recovery at 6 is great.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah. Well, and
Randy,
the proof is in the pudding with Randy. Look at all the silver he's posting. I mean, he's up to 15 maybe for the year.
Woohoo! Way to go! Keep popping them up. I'm at 6. I got to get back out and get on it.
He's trying to keep the Manicore and the D2 running neck and neck.
Good.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Nope. Randy says 15.
Yep. So I was right. 15. Not bad at all. Let's see. I absolutely loved using the 10x8 coil tech on the Equinox. Yeah.
Right.
Those coil tech ellipticals are good coils. They were great on the CTX too.
Mm-hmm. Coiltech's a better laid and built coil than stock options.
Yeah.
They're pricey.
They are, but you get what you pay for, and they are one of the best aftermarket coils out there. I mean, because some of the people in the chat may not remember Coiltech's Watt coil.
Oh, I do.
Very popular with the beach hunters.
Yep.
I know a lot of people that adapted those to the Excaliburs.
Aha.
And man, they did great. I mean, deep.
So, as we're moving forward with the race, it seems to me that, they're at a point where they've got all the options that you can possibly get packed into these things. Somebody's going to sit and study that coil better and come up with something even better on the coils.
Right. Yeah. And with all of the options that we have available to us, you almost kind of wonder, how can they do any better? Right. And then next thing you know, they come along with something else, and wow, this sight that we've already pounded has still got targets in it.
That's right. Thank you, Janet. I sneezed. Yeah. But yeah, look what the Legend 2 and the stuff packed into that one now versus the versus the Mine Lab. And on and
right.
on.
It is a very cost-effective
right
competitor.
Yep.
Now, I guess
I'm seeing foreign competition. I sent Josh one night. I was finding all these different companies.
That was interesting.
They had one. Now, I don't know how big this coil was. 3x3 foot wire square around. And this guy was picking iron objects up at, what was it down to, Josh? 5 feet?
I think so, which is way deeper than what I want to dig.
They'd taken an excavation, opened up holes at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 feet, putting an iron object, and at maximum depth, it was hammering it. Now, well, you're going to have that excavator and a permit.
Right? Yeah.
Call in
absolutely
lines.
Oh yeah.
There were several brands pop up. I don't know how I got into them, so I kept sending Josh the demonstrations, and they were the one that I'm talking about now was over, I think it would have been Malaysia, that area. One Japanese they were speaking. And none of them.
I know I couldn't understand what they were saying. That's what I know.
But there are other emerging companies on this stuff, so you never know who's going to be the next one to jump in the ring.
Oh yeah. It was something else. And do you happen to remember what I think it was a 21-inch coil for the GPX?
Yes.
You ever seen that thing? Man, that is a massive coil.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, you want to talk about a UFO.
Yeah, I'm going to answer a question to Jason. Yes, we know about Ringy and the Garrett
debacle.
And I can tell you this much. They will be at Detecting the Heartland. And they are working with a producer. So things are moving forward. They aren't gone. They're just not specific to one company anymore.
When one door closes, another opens. We'll put it that way.
You got it. So, yeah.
And that's all I can say. I mean, we've been quiet about it. It wasn't our news to spread.
No.
Some people were spreading it. Little, maybe unprofessional.
Right.
Because I think that news should have been let out by them themselves rather than other people throwing it out there. But hey, that's just me, you know.
Right. And Chris Gibson, you're right. The meteorite men drugged that one behind the truck.
Yes, they did.
Looking for the big one.
Steve and Jeff, hey, they've drug them behind a truck. They've drug them behind four-wheelers, anything to try to get the depth to find the big meteorites that were covered up. And they did good. They did good.
Right.
But yeah, that was Steve Arnold and Jeffrey Notkin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know he talks about it freely. I got a phone call from him weeks ago, and that was before they went to that meeting. And
yeah,
all I'll say about that is he was worried about it going to be happening, but he just wasn't sure. So he called me back afterwards, and I talked several times with him, and things are more moving forward for him.
The only other thing that I have to add to all of that is the way
they handled it.
That was handled
sucked.
Yeah, that was just downright dirty.
Yeah.
And I don't think they realized the full extent of their action.
Right.
But they're going to find out that hurts them. And I'm not talking about KG and Ringy. I'm talking about a certain company.
It will hurt them.
It will. And it has started.
They've done the same thing to people, and it always ends up somehow coming around and they get bit by it.
Yep. Well, you know what they say about karma. So,
yep.
We'll see what happens, but you know, we have forecasted on the show for a while a couple of companies that unfortunately, if they don't get on the ball and get with the program, they're gonna fall to the wayside like some of the others have.
Yep.
And that is just that's not trashing a company. That's not hating on a company. That is just the simple fact of the matter. And we've already seen it with some companies.
Yeah.
But so far, MindLab, Nokta, XP, they're all standing tall. And they're keeping the competition going, which is a good thing for us. We win in the field.
Phil Bortner asked, with that divorce, who got custody of the machines? I can tell you this much. KG has been selling his off online.
Yes, he has. Right before the news leaked out, we'll say, I had shared a post. He did have the Axion up for sale. So, I mean, you folks read into it how you want. I'm not going to get involved in the mudslinging and the drama and all of that. You just this is what's going on. You read into it how you want. You form your own conclusion.
Right.
So
KG's been using a Manicore, Jason. I know.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yep.
So
well, and when we originally
have a legend also, but leave it at that.
And when we originally heard what was going on, I had even told you, tell them to come to the dark side.
Yeah.
They'll like it.
There's stuff in the works. We'll see how it all shakes out.
Just can't say a whole lot about it. We just wish them the best.
Their popularity wasn't grew well before their Garrett hookup. It was
exactly
they were using Garrett, and it morphed into them being with Garrett as things evolved on the television shows, and
they popularized Garrett with that and have sold. I'd hate to even guess how many detectors they sold for Garrett.
Unbelievable.
Phenomenal amount. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
But
I mean, even people would come in at the shop while we were in Clinton and just ask for the one those guys on TV used. I would try to sell them maybe some. No, I want the one they're using on TV. And I mean,
yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we're talking a staggering amount of money.
And that A.T Pro just flew off the shelves.
Yes, it did.
I wouldn't even, after a while, I wouldn't even, okay, here you go. There it is. Boom. They got a carry case this month and a pinpointer with it as a package. There you go. Bam, out the door.
Yep.
So, and I had the good fortune of meeting them a long time ago. And I've been able to hunt with them in Alaska. We were in Arizona together. I shot a show with them in Iowa. I was actually on 2 of their shows. And travel around with those 2 Hanyaks. It's been a lot of fun. We were together at Mount Pillier, and they came out with the MindLab group to Mount Pillier and did that and made a show out of that. So yeah, we, that's cool.
And I've followed them from way back when they were doing the EMD series.
Yep. And look, the people at Garrett have always been good to dealers. And all of a sudden there's been a change of heart. And it's corporate now. It's not family owned.
Yeah, it's a regime change.
They're going the way of Fisher. They're going the way of MindLab to a certain point now. And some of the other companies they're just wanting to do big box. They're wanting the Amazon sellers. They don't have interaction with the people like they used to. So that's what's hurting the industry to a certain point. And they're looking at, okay, Janet wants a new Manicore. She doesn't call Chuck Smalley. She gets online, goes direct to MindLab and buys it there. Or she goes to John Doe on Amazon, does the same thing. It's taken all the one-on-one out of it with a dealer and customer, and the customer really learning how to use it. They get a box and a book, and there you go. Good luck.
Right. No after-sale customer support. And that's what you get with a reputable dealer.
Right. And, and I'm talking all of them. The guys that I knew from 30 years ago when I got into really working with the detectors 40 years ago, it was one-on-one. You didn't have the internet. You didn't have all this other stuff. You had to go search out somebody that sold detectors. You got the Treasure magazine, and there were ads in there, and they recommended the XYZ detector of the month. The Garrett's, the Whites, Compass, AH Pro, and then we've grown with the internet and the ease of shipping and getting things to your door. And basically, I get people calling a lot. They want to know how to run a detector they bought on Amazon. I'm serious. That happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's every dealer out there will tell you they got guys doing that.
Yep.
And I always challenge them. I've had people, well, I could get it on Amazon, shipped to the house. Literally at hunts, they'll come up to me. I just got this detector. I bought it from this dealer on Amazon. And they want me to go out and train him the day of the hunt.
Right.
So it's just not me. A lot of others are seeing the same thing.
And without getting real specific, Barb, Randy is referring to a situation similar to the MX Sport debacle.
Yeah. Yeah. Jason said they could turn it back around if they would just start updating the good whites machines.
Right. Yeah. I mean, true enough. True enough.
Yep. So, but that's what's hurt the industry to a certain point. They're selling out of Bass Pro and the other places you can use your points off their credit card, where I can't do that as a dealer. But
nope.
Big
But
box,
they can use their gold backs and get them.
That's right.
Just saying.
I did not put any more time on the Vortec. I have no Vortec in stock. The original stock is gone. I did not reorder. Out of 5 units, 3 were sent back immediately.
DOA.
Brand new. 4th one had to be sent back after they attempted to update it. The 5th one, as far as I know, is still running since he got it. So I didn't buy anymore.
Right. I mean, when you flop out of the gate, you got to give them time to rectify things.
So my name goes behind what I sell, and I stand behind what you get from me, and I'll make it right if something's wrong. But when I had almost a 90% return rate on the first orders, and then listen to the other dealers having the same problems,
you can't in good faith stock them.
And I put some time on the machine. It worked, but it wasn't something
Earth-shattering.
it to be. So that was a bad rollout for Garrett. And I'm not going to say names, but I was told that they were having to tell everybody in the world that was one of the greatest machines there was, and they knew as they used them, they were not. And you can put two and two together.
Right. You read into it what you will.
And that's a fact.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, ORH, the AT Max is a good machine.
It is. So is the Pro.
Still good machines. They need to go back to the drawing board and
build upon that series.
Look, from the time they start coming out with ideas in most businesses, R&D, research and development, can take from 3 to 5 years before it's even close to being ready. Then a year of fine-tuning a piece of equipment, and it gets out into the field, into the hands of whoever they have as their testers, detect experts, whoever, getting input, and then release it out to the public. It takes a long time and a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking easily 5 to 7 years from concept to product.
Right. Long time.
Yeah.
So,
it is. But at least we've got other good machines out there that we can use, and we're enjoying them. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Yep. Yep. And like Steve P, I've got a group of people, they recommend me to get a detector from, and I have other people that they don't want to deal with Amazon. They want to deal with the credit cards. They want to just come get a machine, get some training, and got somebody to back them up. That's still out there. But the younger generation that's morphing into all this, they don't do that.
No, they're completely fine with the online shopping.
They are taking and putting younger people out in front of the public, metal detecting, trying to draw that audience in too. And they have a different way of doing things, and they're trying to morph over to do that with them. And it's just like in Europe, my lab gives their detect experts a code. You go listen to him, her, whoever. You want that detector, they give you a code. You call my lab, they'll ship it to you direct. Give that person
a very small stipend.
Yeah, they're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10 years in development for the D2.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Hey, we're finally in the green on palladium.
There we go.
Everything else is still in the red, though. It's trying to come up, though. The spread is getting smaller. Now we're looking at $4,720.90 on gold and $75.20 on silver. $2,047.10 on platinum and $1,562.30 on palladium. Palladium's up $9.08.
Good. Barks, yes. Nell Coils is still in business.
And still good coil.
Detecting Adventures, and I can get you Nell Coils, but I won't stock them. I'll just order them in if you want them. Steve P, have a good night. And you, by God, we ran over a little bit, didn't we? So, anyhow.
It happens.
It happens. What's up next? What we got for Sunday?
I don't know. I've had a lot of wrenches thrown at me the past couple days.
Yeah, you did. Long as you dodge them.
I'm trying to. And I'm hoping it's not contagious.
Well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to go upstairs and rejuvenate my cup of coffee and have a cookie, I think.
Right, because I guess you're not getting strawberry shortcake.
No shortcake for Chuck tonight.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you, Chuck, and hopefully people can drop in and check out Detect America tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Talking with Mr. Pacifico. We're going to be talking about how to get the people started up as first-time buyers and users and doing the right thing.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. I'll have to check that out.
Okay. Talk to you later.
We'll see you, Chuck. So, to everyone else, obviously, yeah, we ran over a little bit, and since I just ran the spot prices, we won't run those as we roll out. But if you enjoyed the show, make sure and throw us a like, hype the video. Follow us here, Beyond Sight and Sound YouTube, Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook, Metal Detecting, Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group, podcast distribution services, wherever you may find them. Who knows? Maybe you even run across them out there while you're searching for the morels. Good luck if you do. Until the next one, we gotta roll. Try to stay safe and have a wonderful and hopefully dry evening. We're out of here. We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.